Okay, guys. So we're back here again, and we got question 14 coming at you. And after this question and next question, we're gonna talk about one more topic, and then we'll be done. So, question 14: the last movie you saw in theaters, and what was your thought on it?
Last movie I saw in theaters was Mr. Peabody German.
And as you said 2 weeks ago, that was a very good movie.
Yes. Now, if I were to go like last movie I've seen, it would be Wreck-It Ralph because I just watched that earlier today.
The last movie I saw in theaters was Captain America.
Ah, you got to see Winter Soldier, did you? Or was it the other?
Winter Soldier.
Okay, good.
Okay, zombie turn.
I was disappointed.
Were you?
I hold my main superhero movies to a very high standard.
Yeah.
Maybe unfairly at times, but
That's okay.
I honestly think they cast the wrong guy to play Captain America. I really do. Now the guy, Chris Evans, he's a great actor. He did amazing as the Human Torch because Chris Evans really is like the Human Torch. That is who he is as a person.
But you would say his personality is definitely not fitting to Mr. Captain America.
No, because he is not that noble. Now, now Robert Downey Jr., he does amazing as Tony Stark.
Yeah.
That fits him to a T. They finally got a Hulk that's good. Chris Hemsworth plays amazing as Thor.
Yeah.
But they could have done better with Chris Evans. If I was going to grade this movie, C+. It still had good action. It still had amazing, stuff. But
So would you say minus the actor, the movie would have been a lot higher in your grading system?
yeah, it needs a better actor. I like Chris Evans. It's nothing against him. It's just not his role. It would be
That's understandable.
it would be like taking. It would be like switching Michael Caine and Batman and Morgan Freeman's roles in those movies. It just wouldn't work.
Why would you?
It was perfect. That's just.
The last movie I seen in theaters was Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2, which it did get a pretty good plot twist because you don't like first.
I remember reading that book as a kid.
In the first movie, it's just raining food.
Also,
Next thing you know,
where the
they have to
sidewalk
put a
ends
plot.
and everything like that.
Yeah. Now the last movie that I actually saw was Frozen.
Last movie
Yeah.
I saw was the Thor movie, where Loki and him work together.
And like I said,
that was my
guys,
So I'm gonna be all
Frozen was amazing. We're gonna talk a little bit more about Disney overall in our last topic right after this last question. But amazing movie.
Yeah.
But okay, 15. Your favorite parody or series of parodies?
for something other than.
I think DBZ Abridged comes to mind.
Yeah.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged movies. Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Yeah,
I would say either DBZ or Hellsing. That'd be me.
Hellsing has it abridged?
Yeah.
They do.
4-star or
they do Pokemon.
Team 4-star,
Team
whatever.
4-star does it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah.
And by the way, you have officially got me hooked on that.
Thank you. I'm
See
glad.
what Zane's doing to me.
Now I am cosplaying as Alucard this year. I have done so for.
Oh,
2
I
years.
finally got my costume for Comic-Con.
Oh, nice. What do you got?
I am pre-ordering a Spawn costume.
There you go.
I am
All right.
pre-ordering a Spawn
All right.
costume.
All right.
Right now, I'm trying to prepare myself a laugh.
I can't. I mean, if I was that small, I would be Shoutmon, but I'm not that small. But if I could transform into Shoutmon,
If you have a
it would
baby,
be
then
awesome.
you might want to have that in the costume.
Yeah, it's like okay, here you go. Here's red spray paint.
Yeah.
But
Don't worry, the fumes aren't going to affect you for long.
What about, there's a new Pokemon Origins Abridged.
Pokemon has an abridged too. I have never watched
The
it.
Origins one, just now.
There's also Vanguard Abridged.
Well,
Yeah.
I think Landon's working on that.
Well, no, he can because he didn't get copyright. Well, he talked to Busherwood apparently, and they said he couldn't do it. So
You have to have some credentials behind you.
it,
All right, guys. So for our last topic, if you like those parodies, you can check them out all out on YouTube. I'm
Yeah.
sure. We're going to talk a little bit about Disney because I was talking to my friend the other day, and he said, "Look at what Disney has.
they have a lot of good.
Star Wars now. They have Marvel. They have."
Very good.
Look at all the classic Disney movies. Lion King, Aladdin, Pinocchio, Peter Pan.
There's so many good. Oh, for the record, I'm actually hosting hosting with a friend. A D&D with Disney princesses as the only characters you can play. And I have some of the character sheets on me right now. But on your
I
note,
might
though,
have to look at that. But
yeah, you're welcome to join in. It's a one-day thing.
also, I think you could actually put Frozen in there too. Frozen is definitely a very guys.
Okay,
this is
so-
coming from someone who hates, cheesy movies. And
Right.
halfway through the movie, I was like, this movie's really cheesy. And then all of a sudden, I thought to myself, Jaden, it's Disney.
Yeah. So like, once you get past that, you start
And
accepting.
plus, I think it's impossible not to fall in love with Olaf, the talking snowman. I mean, the song he gets. Oh, look at the little baby unicorn. I mean, and then at the very end, my own personal flurry.
I
and
love
then,
his song, and then they're like, "Don't tell him." No, I'm going to tell him. Don't tell him.
yeah. And then also,
you guys can tell.
it's like, why isn't she knocking? Do you think she knows how to knock?
Like I haven't seen Frozen yet. My mom's going to get me to watch it this Sunday. Or
I'm
I'm going to watch it because I like. Originally,
You'll be
I'm
impressed.
this really girly guy.
Trust me.
I would say-
I wanted to watch the what's it? Peter Pan's Little Fairy.
Yes.
Tinkerbell movies. I wanted
yeah.
to watch those when I was little.
Yeah. So
Well, actually, now I still want to watch them.
So I was saying this actually earlier to one of my friends that I would say Frozen is nearly selling enough to. I haven't seen the numbers, but I would assume it's selling enough for about the same as the classic Disney.
They were promoting the hell out of
They
this.
were.
Months.
I think they're
And, toys
for it now.
I mean, guys, keep in mind, Idina Menzel, when she performed Let It Go, it won the Oscar for Best Song, and it won it over legit, good, actual movies.
Yeah.
And this song, guys, if you enjoy Broadway, you'll love this song because Idina Menzel, amazing actress.
Not to mention, very pretty scene. For the record.
Yeah, very, very beautiful scene.
Yeah, nice cast.
One thing you might like is go on YouTube and type in "Let It Go" parody, and what it is, it's the same scene, the whole thing through,
Okay.
only it's red and it's called "Let 'Em Burn," and
Yeah.
it's the same song but with different lyrics. She's wearing a red dress, and instead of ice, she's shooting out fire, and her castle's red.
I would happily watch
I
it.
would want to see that now.
It is amazing, but someone was asking me, has Disney overdone it? I really don't think they have, guys. I mean, I'll admit, I'm still skeptical about Star Wars.
Well, the actor who's done
But
Yeah.
I admit I was skeptical about them doing the Avengers.
Right.
Look what happened. The Avengers pretty much saved the American economy. And the movies that they have been able to push out because of this. Have you seen the second Thor?
Yes, I have.
The second Thor was amazing.
Yes, it was. I like it.
My favorite part in that one was when they're walking to the ship. If you betray him, I'll kill you. If you betray him, I'll kill you. And then the third person that says that to Loki goes, let me guess, you'll kill me? Apparently, there's a line. The guy that plays Loki is brilliant.
Yeah, I
Yes,
love
he is.
Loki character.
Tom Hiddleston.
How this guy didn't win an Oscar, I don't know. But
My favorite scene out of that movie, for Loki at least, is when he turns into, I think, Captain America for a
Oh
second.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Like, oh look at me, I'm so happy.
I'm your old pal, right? It's like,
I also read somewhere that they had to refilm that a couple of times because Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor, just busted out. I mean, and how could you not?
for good reason.
Keep in mind, guys, the guy that plays Loki is like Jack Sparrow dedicated because
Yeah.
Johnny Depp playing Jack Sparrow, guys, he would walk to the McDonald's in character.
Staggering if he felt
And-
like it. And
Jack Sparrow, how he walks, and that's what he would do. That's Loki. He goes to Comic-Cons like that,
Yeah.
dressed like that.
it's pretty amazing. Now, also, Disney owns Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yes.
Another good stuff they do.
Yeah, unfortunately, from what I hear, Johnny Depp is not going to be in the next one because apparently he was not happy with the last one. That's what I heard.
See, back in my day when I was in school, when I heard that fourth one was coming out, I heard that he wasn't going to be in it. And I haven't seen the fourth one personally.
He did come back.
Okay.
But only because I think one of the Rolling Stones, I don't really know, is his
One of the-
dad in that movie. His dad is in that movie. For like 1 minute, you meet Jack
Wow.
Sparrow's father.
Well,
Wow.
like the director who he's going to do the Star Wars movies, he's the same
J.J.
person-
Abrams.
Yeah, he's the same one who does
Amazing.
Friends,
Amazing
Adventures,
director.
and he does really nice stuff.
Well, I think the reason they gave him Star Wars is because, like we said, he did Star Trek.
Yes.
Now, I'm sure he did great in Star Trek. Star Trek's never been my thing.
Me either.
But you know what? He got great reviews for it, so I gotta trust him.
Yeah.
But I will warn him. There were people who were upset by some things he didn't put in Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
J.J. Abrams, if you do not hit a grand slam with this,
We've warned you about this before, buddy.
you're not going to recover from this.
Yeah.
You got to realize Star Wars has its own convention.
Yeah.
There are people who their religion is Jedi.
Yeah, one of my friends is like that. He wears the
These are they're some of the most dedicated fans. And you know what? People make fun of them. You know what?
I don't care.
Power to them.
Yeah.
You know,
he's
if
one
you
of my
are
best
that
friends.
insane about something,
Passionate and just
you
loving
know
it.
what?
He does all the shit.
You know what?
Lightsaber. And
Find
all
your
that.
passion and chase it. You know, as a lot of people say. But you know, I'm still waiting to see what the storyline is going to be on that.
It's something about Luke's son and like Han Solo and Luke's sister's son.
Well, it depends on which version of the story they follow.
True.
But back on Disney, guys, someone was saying, you know, do you think Walt Disney would be okay with the way the company's gone?
I think he might agree with the times, but it's definitely different from when he was there.
You gotta
like,
remember,
it's not
guys,
the
a lot of the
same.
Disney movies you may have grown up with,
Yeah.
Peter Pan was made in 1950.
Yeah,
Aladdin
these are
was made
old.
shortly after that. I mean, these movies, I think Aladdin was made in the 80s. I don't know.
It might have been. I think it's more.
85.
The artwork definitely looks more modern. I can't remember.
But
Now-
there's a lot of these that are old.
Yeah, and also keep in mind, the last film Walt Disney worked on, he died during the filming of it, or making of it, was The Jungle Book. That's the last thing you can get a genuine Disney touch on. So from that point before, that is all quality to him. We don't know.
Mouse part of Disney.
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse has always been a part of Disney.
I keep getting mixed up with Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny for some reason.
Bugs Bunny is owned by Warner Brothers.
Yeah, like Looney Tunes, Disney.
I'm stunned.
Anywho.
I'm stunned.
I'm sorry.
I'm surprised that you just asked, is Mickey Mouse owned by Disney? That's like, have you never played Kingdom Hearts?
Intros to the Disney movies, they have the little
It's
Steamboat
like, how
Willie
can
one.
you not know that Mickey Mouse is owned by Disney?
I just haven't.
Do you remember this movie that was wildly...
Disneyland has the hats.
I mean, have you heard of this movie that was insanely popular called Fantasia?
Yes, I have the movie.
The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Mickey Mouse is part of Disney.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not dragging on you, but that's still. You gotta understand how ridiculous that was.
You're never gonna. It's gonna take you a while.
That's hard to top that.
Sword in the Stone is another classic.
Love that one.
Yeah.
Merlin. They got someone great to play him.
Spickety, bone, press the digitalium.
Yeah, I used to have that whole song memorized.
Nice.
But a lot of these movies, guys, that you grew up with, keep in mind they were made way before you were born.
Yeah.
Mary Poppins. That was made back. Good God, Mary Poppins was made before when Julie Andrews was still young.
And of course, they made the remake with the
Saving Mr. Banks.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I enjoyed it because I think Dick Van Dyke did amazing.
Dick Van Dyke's amazing.
I mean, he's one of the most brilliant actors of our time.
Yep.
He's up there with the Jackie Gleasons in my book.
Yep. And he's still alive, and he's got a really good night.
Yes, and his voice in, I think it's called A Jolly Good Day or something.
Maybe.
That song is still a classic, you know. But anyway, guys, feel free to share your thoughts on Disney movies. We really enjoyed talking with you. Sorry if we tried to shove a lot of things in this time, guys. We were playing to play catch up. We already have our 15 questions for next week, I'll tell you. But send us more so that way I'll always have them, and I'll make sure to always have them. If you have a topic you want to hear us to talk about, just tell us what it is. Please give us your feedback on the
questions that were asked before.
and also, if there's something you want us to add to the show, just let us know. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, thumbs up to the channel, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.